Alright, this is another training session in 30 days, October 30 days teachers development training. This session was handled by Ms. Oluwayemisi. Is an educator and a fashion designer. So it started with the introduction. She introduced herself and we moved to the training session. So she gave the outline that we look at the meaning of dressing manner, things to add with that, without dressing, how to dress when you are a teacher, guidelines for dressing, additional consideration, benefits of appropriate dressing, consequences of inappropriate dressing, things to put in practice as a teacher, seasonal and weather related dressing, how to match body color with dress color. So let's move to the training section. We made some voice notes, but I don't want the video to be too long. That's why I need to skip that. So we move to meaning of dressing manner. That is, dressing manner is described as can be described as dressing in a manner that delights and pleases and at the very least does not offend the people around you. That is, as a teacher addressing, we should just make sure as much as possible that our dressing do not offend people around us. So later, as you can see from the screen, teachers dressing manner plays a significant role in maintaining professionalism, credibility, and a conducive environment. Teachers typically dress in a professional and modest manner, often adhering to a dress code established by their school or institution. She made an important point which I held with my hand. She said, "The aim is to present a respectful and focused image while creating a conducive learning environment. The role of teachers extends beyond delivering curriculum content. An often overlooked aspect of this role is the influence that teachers' dressing can have on students' motivation and learning outcomes. It's very, very much important. Some teachers have overlooked the fact that their dressing have an effect in terms of the motivation on students' learning outcome. So as educators, they are not just conveyors of knowledge, but also key figures shaping the learning environment. Teachers serve as role model and their attire sets the tone for the classroom. A professionally dressed teacher communicates that education is a serious pursuit, encouraging students to approach their studies with a similar level of commitment. Now, if a teacher dressed shabbily and you are encouraging students to face their studies squarely, indirectly what you are telling them is, I should face my studies squarely and so that I will become poor like you and later end up dressing shabbily. So it is a wrong information. So that is a teacher that dress in a wrong manner is passing a wrong information across. Teachers who dress thoughtfully and professionally also build stronger connections with their students. The way educators present themselves can make them more relatable and approachable. When students see a teacher who takes pride in their appearance, it can break down barriers and create a more comfortable atmosphere for asking questions or seeking guidance. A well-dressed teacher not only influences students' perception but also contributes to the development of students' confidence and self-esteem. When students observe their teachers taking care in their appearance, it sends a subtle message that they too should take pride in their work, just like what was explained the other time. So when students walk into a classroom where the teacher is well groomed and professionally dressed, it sets a positive tone for the day, enhancing the overall ambience of the learning space. So later we moved to another session of the training. So the resource person asked an important question, and the question is, Okay, this is the question. Okay, two things to add to your dressing as a teacher. So if she firstly asks the question that you as a teacher, what are those things you can add to your dressing to make you a better and extraordinary teacher? So there are contributions of people, and this is the main point that was mentioned, that we can actually add some adornment to addressing. And um, so after the training was concluded, there was a session according to our culture on each day of the training. So after the training, we ask people to drop two important points they have learned from the training. So people said, sincerely, I've learned a lot. So I asked people to drop in 2 words what they have learned. So someone said dress thoughtfully, someone said I should dress the way I want to be addressed and dress professionally. Another person said I should add a touch of elegance to my skirts and blouses and gowns. My hair should be neat and beautiful. So I particularly learned that our dressing informs students how our profession is, and two, as a teacher we should choose clothes that won't waste our time in terms of its laundry, because uh, our guest told us that as a teacher you have a busy schedule, so you should not look for a dress that will take you hours in order to get it washed or get it clean, or the clothes that you need to give it to someone to carry out the laundry this thing out. Then another person said I should dress smartly and I should try to add some touch of elegance to my dressing. Another another person said as a teacher I should dress neatly and I should dress smart with a touch of elegance. Another person said dressing professionally is essential for teachers. You don't need to break banks before you put on something nice. Yes. So these are contributions that people made, although the people are still making contribution as at the time I make this video. Thank you very much. God bless you.